They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Here's Williams to throw. Finds his man. It's Harbor. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Williams will pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. And an explosive play gets this offense working. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Wildcats, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Williams lets it go to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Offense staying aggressive. You know the windows are hard to throw into down here in the end zone. Great effort by the receiver. Just couldn't get a foot down in bounds.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's the pressure. Ripping through the defense. And they're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Williams to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hit as he throws. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical.
Makes the grab and room to run. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Navy quick to the line.
When quarterbacks learn to take checkdowns, man, they become way more efficient. They become way better. They get way more possessions, and he does a really good job. It's not his primary guy, but he looks down the field. He doesn't force the football, but checks it down to his running back and still makes a big play because it was the right decision.
So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They want to run this quarterback. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the catch. It's Wagner. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Navy now facing 3rd and short. on the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. Turning it on. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Here's a give to ball. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Barnett. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Second and goal for the offense.
Ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
A run for the quarterback. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paulo.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Going to the running game. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Arizona right back to the line. That's caught. It's Clark. Could be an alley. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The offense changing the play. Throwing, Williams. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling right and going deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Williams looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play.
Booster!
Williams fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Here's Williams to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Williams will pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And Navy will go back on the attack. Defense did its job, got the football back, and now they can win it with a field goal. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity.
keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
Going deep. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that'll cost them a down, 2nd and long after the illegal forward pass. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to make the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Looking to throw, it's Sanchez. Gets it to the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gets away. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Offense in a bunch formation. Williams. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Williams looking for a man. Going over the top. Hauls it in down the sideline. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Wildcats come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Smashes through the tackle. All out of space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well.
Touchdown, Wildcats! He got it beat down in bounds.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pocket breaking down. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Punts it out of the air. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Throwing, Williams. Quarterback moving. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. First and 10 from the 36. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Williams will pass. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Williams using his feet to buy time. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Williams from the gun on third down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain. Could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Rush is on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Making side adjustments here.
Here we go, ready. Black 14, Black 14, hydro. Go.
Here's Williams to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unleashes one. That's caught. It's Jackson. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got
maybe a crease. Touchdown, Arizona! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Motion from the back. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Jackson. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Sends him back in motion. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we're running. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
How nice is it?
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still looking. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. Might be calling a hot route. Williams. The sure hands. It's Jackson. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback will keep it. Got a little grass. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, let's see what Arizona does. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback keeps it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Calls his own number. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. And moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch, That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And now on second down for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Well, he chews up yards. That was really quick, really decisive. Design quarterback runs are very difficult to stop, and you could tell he's got some ability to make big plays. And thank goodness they got him on the ground and there wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Slings it. And it's knocked away. They'll give. The run inside. It's Benjamin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Longhorns want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so
might have a chance. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Breaks into the open.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's more to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Quarterback may change this route. Throwing, Williams. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Williams looking for a man. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He'll pull it down and run. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. 4th down, Williams. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Wildcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Running inside, it's Benjamin. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Dante Moore makes the grab. It's Clark. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and of being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the team.
Here's a little room there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. What's coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll run the option. Plows through the defense. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Moore. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
Offense facing 4th down.
Never considered the field goal from the 20. It's 4th and inches. Running the red zone. It's Benjamin. And they'll... The tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Arizona in a hurry. Might be changing the route. Williams. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams will pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Quarterback got it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Arizona has the offense humming, set up with another first down. Here's Williams to throw. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This is a designed run. Maybe some room here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football. Such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. When you've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat. And right now, he's given this defense all they can handle.
And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Slithers into space. Crosses the 45. Running free. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And how about the offense? Pitching it to the left, getting on the perimeter really, really quickly. Get this guy with speed, outside, in space. Good things happen. Breaks off the big run. Nice job getting on the outside quickly.
A first down run on the doorstep. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Williams. Going to try to get it himself. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback adapting. The throw. Got a man. It's Harbor. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Throwing. Williams. Keeps looking downfield. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. Quarterback keeper. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Arizona right back to the line. Williams. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, he was rolling to his right. Because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
With the catch, it's Clark. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Longhorn. They take the lead with the 6. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the 2nd half. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Williams to throw. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Williams will pass. Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Williams to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Williams to the air again. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Williams. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football.
Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Durham. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Benjamin. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And he's now over 150 yards, and burnt orange is leaving scorched earth on the ground.
Just burning them up, man. Just keep feeding him the rock. This is a guy that you 100% know exactly what you're going to get, and you're going to get great production like great Texas running backs of old.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Throwing more. Floating away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wide.
Finds a man on the right. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Running inside, it's Benjamin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Defense showing blitz here. They'll give it to people. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Peoples. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. And they kneel down for a 2nd time to drain as much time as possible off the clock and set up their kicker for the game-winning field goal attempt. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. And they'll take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. These last two plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Touchdown, Texas! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Williams. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab on the left side. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Williams looking for a man. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. And it's incomplete, and the final drive of the game comes up empty. You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it. When this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Offense changing the play. Williams, he's going to take a shot. He's got it on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
He's going for a big play downfield. Got it inside the 10. He is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments.
There's a crease. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he scores!
coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Williams to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as...
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
It's Williams again. Throws to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams. He turns that loose down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Creates a little space.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Looking to throw, it's Marino. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Throwing, Williams. Still looking, on the move. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
The run inside. It's Benjamin. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got it again. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Williams. Now rolling to the left. He'll pull it down.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Quarterback making checks. Williams will pass. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Williams to throw. Dances away. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. On the move, he fires. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
To the air, it's Marino. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to...
Wide open spaces. Oh, he got loose. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Touchdown, Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field with the windows closed so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the move. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Arizona in a hurry.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Williams. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Back to pass, it's Marino. Looking left. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far, whether it's been pass pro, back.
Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Clark. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Play action with Williams. Moving away from pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Williams. Nice move there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He might want another play. Throwing, Williams. Bringing the heat. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Wildcats called their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Williams to the air again. Under fire. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Williams looking for a man. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. This defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short game.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had them all bottled up. And they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it. And it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. He lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Here's Williams to throw. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorn. Once he got some room, it was over.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
And a nice play by the defense, third and short.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making side adjustments here. Williams to throw for it on fourth. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
To throw, it's Marino. Finds his man, it's Benjamin. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Runs through a tackle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Wide receiver comes in motion. In the red area, it's Benjamin. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for the edge, it's Jackson. Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Arizona right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
The short hands, it's Jackson. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Upstairs to make the catch. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Third down from the gun, Williams. Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Motion from the wideout. Fourth down, Williams. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And that's such a good job by this defense. This offense is trying to find a spark, trying to get back in this football game. They're trying to be aggressive. The defense answers, and now you put your offense in a beautiful position to go out, execute a really good drive, and put a little distance between the other squad.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
To the air, it's Marino. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. Third and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they can't make the play on third down.
Well, the tight end is a guy that this offense is going to look for on third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Williams. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Arizona in a hurry. Might be calling a hot route. The snap sets up the throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. So here they are, a chance to put together a game-winning drive in a tie game. There's some room. Discards him with the stiff arm. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. This time he wants to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
You know, for this quarterback late in the game, you just need to have a better concept of the situation. Can't take sacks at this juncture. And I know that the play gets thrown off, the timing's off, and you're forced to roll out. But if nobody's open, either run the ball, get what you can, get out of bounds, or throw that thing away. Can't take negative plays at this point.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is second and a mile and a half. Back to pass, it's Marino. Unloads it left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Wants to pass the clock an enemy. It's complete on the right side. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Throws it deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Big big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to get the extra point, you make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. The kickoff, maybe 1 more snap to the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll give it to him again. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with a W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops.